Hello everyone. I've been wanting to say this for a while, and thanks to some awesome lore bomb today, I can finally, fully, unabashedly claim DOOMFIST confirmed! It's happening! It is happening! So, remember the Numbani shenanigans? There was loads of people dead and robots destroyed and general chaos on the streets. You know, shenanigans. And that was a kind of mysterious thing. I mean, obviously we assumed it was DOOMFIST because, you know, the DOOMFIST was stolen and the damage at the scene looked like a DOOMFISTing, but we didn't know it was a proper DOOMFISTing until now. Because what has happened is there is a maximum super security prison that has been broken into by Talon. It's run by Helix Securities, and what was their goal? Their goal was to rescue Akande Ogundimu. I probably butchered that harder than a quality cut of loin. And he is known as DOOMFIST. So basically, Reaper descended on this facility, mercilessly slaughtered every guard in his path, broke DOOMFIST out of his cell, then DOOMFIST came back to Numbani, destroyed the OR-15s, reclaimed his DOOMFIST, and now he's out there. But there are, of course, a couple interesting things to note with this. Firstly, the fact that this Helix Securities ridiculous classified maximum security installation was kind of trivially bleached. Yes, it was trivially bleached. It's now a lovely blonde colour. It was trivially breached by Talon. Apparently they had someone on the inside. That's the only way it could have been so easy. But more than that, the fact that Reaper effortlessly shot his way in and got out with Akande, like, that's just not good, and it really speaks to the actual lore power of Reaper, because he is probably the strongest character if we're going to go by lore thieves, because he is just unkillable. You can't kill a cloud of black smoke, and it really highlights his deadly effectiveness. Like, it's kind of scary. But what I think is scarier, apart from the fact that there's probably other things being taken from this maximum security, maybe other escapees that might surface later as later heroes, or maybe bits of equipment, or something that might come into play in a later lore drop. But more than anything, apparently DOOMFIST clashed with the OR-15s before he reclaimed the DOOMFIST. Think about that. That's the order they are painting this in happening. Clashed with the newly introduced OR-15 defense robots at the Adaway International Terminal. I'm just so excited I can't speak! Easily destroying them and reclaiming the DOOMFIST. Which means he made that robot crater into the wall, decimating them without the DOOMFIST. Which means this guy is so much more than just the power on his arm in gauntlet form. And is that not a cool thing to think about? This dude was powerful enough to solo at least 4 defense robots with a show of destructive tyranny before he got one of the most powerful weapons in Overwatch. Which to me implies he's absolutely insanely strong now. Now, I do totally accept this might just be me interpreting order of events wrong, but the thing is, I've said this a lot, DOOMFIST as a character is very inherently boring and one-dimensional, as cool as the gauntlet is. To actually make him this intimidating badass that is not just becoming who he is because of the gauntlet, but getting an upgrade from it, now that is a much more in-depth character. If this guy is so bad that he needs holding in maximum security even when he's not DOOMFISTed, well, imagine what happens when he starts fisting people. That's what you've got to think about. which is why I really choose and hope that it did happen like this. And he has connection to Talons, maybe even owes them, and is unabashedly on the side of evil, which I think is great, because this guy being this powerful, joining the bad guy team in Overwatch, now that is intimidating to fight against, but surely someone this powerful has to be a boss battle at some point, right? I'm still holding out hope for that, because it makes so much sense. But yeah, it also mentions the Egypt facility breach, which was the Farah comic, so that's kind of cool, and the fact that private security is getting extra funding, and that's not really pleasing people too much, because after all, that's part of the reason why they wanted Overwatch gone. They were unhappy with just these private organizations trying to sort everything out themselves. I do wonder if actual Overwatch is going to get involved in this again, because this is very clearly post-recall, so surely we're going to have some sort of response. We can't just have them sit and do nothing. DOOMFIST is a major threat. I can only assume this is the start of a very cool event. What if, alright, this is my initial theory that comes to light, alright, and I don't know, it's just popped into my head right now. What if the Summer Games event is actually, this time around, a lore event in the world of Overwatch, where loads of people and loads of important figures and heroes come together for this sporting event, and this is DOOMFIST's first Talon mission, to crash that party and cause chaos? Because that's something he would love to do, and there might be a very important reason to do it, depending on it's there. Like, imagine if DOOMFIST crashed the real-world Olympics. That could totally tie in why DOOMFIST is coming with, potentially, the Summer Games event. And that could be kind of cool, right? If you actually tie the event with the lore of the world and tying it to something we have in real life, the Olympics, without needing to actually have a real-life Olympics to make it worthwhile. That could be kind of cool. I don't think it's likely, but I am very interested to see where they go next with this. But yeah, TLDR, DOOMFIST finally fully actually confirmed, on his way, escaped from a facility on the side of Talon, ridiculously powerful, gonna be cool as fuck. I can't wait for my Terry Crews. Alright everybody, thank you very much for watching this. Like if you enjoyed it and subscribe for more. Let me know what you think. Goodbye. Now, obviously, this is just my initial oh my god reaction. There will be a lot more details to comb over and stuff I've probably missed or maybe even misinterpreted, but I think you can forgive me for finally being like, just you need to know this. Oh my god, it's happening. But yeah, there will likely be a follow-up on this, but for now, let's just get excited together. You've been watching